Hello! So many of my Facebook friends are sharing music with the world. They have amazing voices. They can play musical instruments and compose songs. You know who you are. I do not have those gifts, but I love music. I am a Gen Xer, and Gen Xers, we all know that self-isolation is one of our gifts. In the 70s, in my preteen years, I spent lots of time in self-isolation next to my parents' turntable with a stack of vinyl. So I am going to share with you the music that got me through self-isolation in the 70s. It was 1971, my 5th birthday, and this was one of my gifts. The Partridge Family, Up to Date. I don't remember a single song on this album, but Susan Day's birthday, December 10th, they shared all their birthdays. Her birthday 4 days before mine. I thought that was so cool. I learned how to join the David Cassidy fan club. And who didn't want a bus? A Partridge Family bus. Every family wanted one. This is the one Disney album that I did play over and over again. However, as I look on the back of the album, several songs now controversial, so we'll put that aside. Thank you, Dad, for bringing the sounds of the Beach Boys into our house. Now, if you would have put sand under the piano, I might have actually practiced. But we trimmed our tree to the Beach Boys Christmas album every year. Thank you, Fred McNaughton, for buying me an updated copy because mine was destroyed. Olivia Newton-John, I thought she was beautiful. I wanted to be just like her. I wanted that outfit. So many great songs on here. If you love me, let me know. I honestly love you. I loved her, and it had nothing to do with Grease. R.I.P. Kenny Rogers. Now, Alta and Ray Sherrick gave me one of my Kenny Rogers albums. I don't remember which one. Loved Kenny Rogers. And I loved this Charlie Rich album my parents had. Don't put no headstone on my grave. I love the part where he talked about the different styles of music that influenced him. And when I was going through the vinyl, I realized probably why I liked Charlie Rich was because he sang the Benji theme song, I Feel Love. And look, it had stills from the movie, and that was a very scary one. Oh, look at these hip cats. Woo! The Lamplighters, my dad's Southern gospel group. Yes, listen to these albums. Look here, they're a little more updated. In 2nd grade, my teacher, Mrs. Brubaker, aka Mrs. Cruson, played Cat Stevens and the Beatles at recess time. So in 2nd grade, I said, Mom, I have some money and I want to go out and buy a Beatles album. So she took me to Camelot Music, Park City, and I got Introducing the Beatles. And as you see, I destroyed the album. And somewhere I have the Hey Jude album I also bought that year. The one, or maybe it was a couple years later. They have much more hair. They're standing in front of one of their houses. A lot of B-side songs on there. Gotta find that. The Smothers Brothers. This had great pictures too. The Troubadour song, Smart Juice. And Mom always liked you best. Don't even have the album cover for that one anymore. Soundtracks, The Sound of Music, West Side Story, Mary Poppins got destroyed. Now again, my sister was often part of this, but I would still listen by myself. And I love the pictures. Look at Liesel. She had a name just like mine, very close to my name. I wanted to be like her too. The Grant's Christmas album, Grant's Department Store, the Philadelphia Orchestra, and the Temple University Choir on here. Cary Grant, I didn't even know he could sing, although I don't think he can. Burl Ives, Johnny Mathis, so many great songs on that Grant Christmas album. My parents were the class of '62, so lots of Ricky Nelson, Paul Anka, Bobby Riddell, as you can imagine. And film soundtracks too. I loved the soundtrack to Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Burt Bacharach, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, and the Love Story soundtrack. Played that one over and over again. Ally McGraw, I wanted to be like her too, but not like her character in the movie. 2nd chapter of Acts. I said, Mom, why does he have long hair? She said, that's because he's a hippie. And Natalie Gilchrist gave this to me for my 6th grade birthday party. Natalie, I still have it. It's a bit warped, so not as much listening fun with Devo, but still a treasure. So there you go. Those are some of the albums that helped me self-isolate in the 70s.